Okay, guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me well. Let me know if you guys can see me well. Put something in the chat box. Let me know if you guys can hear me and see me well. And everything looks good on my end. Let's go ahead and get started with tonight's PMP questions and answer session. So go ahead and put something in the box there. Okay, so I think everything there does look good. So, guys, if this is the first time you're joining us in our live session, thank you for joining us. Welcome to our session. For those of you guys returning, thank you guys for returning. And let's go ahead and get started. So, tonight, I'm going to be answering your questions. So, go ahead, put your questions in the chat box. At some point tonight, I'll get around to answering it. I don't know when, but at some point tonight, I'll get around to answering it. Also, I'll be doing some practice questions with you guys coming up a little bit later. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I just fixed the chat window, so I hope the chat window works well. So let's go ahead, let's get right into it and start to do your questions. So again, if you have any questions, just put it into the chat window. Okay, so the first thing up I have, okay, so we got a question that says, hi, well, hello to you too there, Al. All right, so I'm just checking, make sure my chat, yeah, that does look good. It says, hi, Andrew, I just started your course on Udemy. Now I'm in cost management section. So far, so good. Oh, okay. All right, thank you so much. Hope I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content. That was the idea. Diane Harris, hey, Andrew, this is my first time joining your live class. I subscribe to your YouTube channel. I love your content. All right, my coworker recommended. I'm just starting to study for my PMP. Dan, you got this. Go through the course, do the simulator, do your exams. You are going to ace your PMP. I'm 100% sure of that. So good luck on that, Diane. You got this. Okay. Our meteor, I can't pronounce that. Sorry, but that, guys. Hey, Andrew, I got 80 to 85 across all 6 simulator. I think you're good, man. Can I pass the exam tomorrow? Well, I can't determine if you pass the exam tomorrow, but I can predict that you're going to do a great job passing the exam tomorrow. You are going to ace it. Do Agile projects have lessons learned? All the time. That's the thing. That's one of the great things about Agile projects is the lesson learned. One great thing about Agile projects is that you're doing your daily scrum, right? Your daily stand-up meeting. You're discussing issues. And then don't forget the retrospective is you're doing your lesson learned in that meeting. What we did right, what we did wrong, what we're going to do more of, what are we going to do less of. A traditional project, you may not do this bigger lesson learned. I mean, you do it throughout the project, but you may not do the bigger lesson learned until the project comes to an end. And that may take months and months and months or years and years, depending on the project. But on an Agile project, you're doing that retrospective at the end of every single sprint. So that's what makes Agile projects absolutely great on lessons learned. So you're always doing it. Remember, you think about this, lessons learned is something that we do on an everyday basis, not just in project management. In fact, today I was editing some code on one of our internal applications, and I learned a new function. I learned a new coding method that I didn't know before, and I was pretty amazed at that. So we're doing lessons learned every day, not just on a project. Well, hello to you too. If new team member joins and then stand-up asks what everyone roles are, should the PM tell them to discuss in different meeting, or should other members explain their roles? If it is a daily stand-up meeting, that the daily stand-up meeting should only have the 3 questions. What you did yesterday or from the last meeting, what you're going to do today, and impediments. That's something that should be held offline. You don't, for your exam. Now, what you do in real life is your business. Okay, that I want to just put out there. What you do in real life is actually your business. In real life, you can use your daily scrum to do whatever you want. You don't need to just keep it to the 3 questions. But from a Scrum exam, a PMP exam, an ACP exam, you're going to keep it to just those 3 questions and nothing more. All right, so remember that. All right, you guys are saying good. Oh boy, I scrolled down. You guys got a lot of stuff there. All right, you guys can hear me and see me well. Yes, I am back in my office once again, guys. Back in the office, guys. Back in the office. When you see this brick background with me sitting down, that is me in. Remember, I told you guys, if you guys were here a couple of months ago, I just purchased a big commercial condo. Well, not just, but in May, purchased giant commercial condo where I got my own private office. I'm pretty amazed at that. I never had a private office in my life, so it's a big deal for me. Maybe you had a private office at your job, but I've never had one in my life. So I got this giant private office that is big for me. It's like 500 square feet. So it's a pretty big room. So it's good stuff. Got studio inside, got coffee, chairs, conference table. Oh, amazing stuff. All right. So, yeah, I'm still in the office at 7 o'clock in the night. Yeah. What do we got here? Udemy course completed. Exam scheduled for October 20th. How far in advance should I start simulator? When you purchase the simulator, you get 60-day access. Go buy it now. That's the best thing you can do. Go and purchase the simulator right now and start going over it. The more you know, the more you can do those exams, the more you can, really nail the mindset down. You're going to be ready to pass your exam. Mr. says, thank you, Andrew. I passed my exam on September 19th. You did wear that blue. You guys see I'm wearing that blue with Heineken and buffalo wings. Now, I'm down with this, all right? I'm a big fan of chicken wings. You guys can obviously tell with the size of my stomach. Obviously, I don't eat the healthiest things. Have you guys noticed that? I don't eat very healthy. Oh, I should start, though. I'm getting old. I'll be 40. I'm 41 this year. All right. Buffalo wings are amazing. Although, you know what? I could do some dry wings with blue cheese. Heineken, I'm not a fan of Heineken. It's okay. I'm not a big fan of it, but I do like the way you celebrate. And you did, in my opinion, celebrate well. So continue celebrating. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to wash that Heineken down and buffalo wings with a big slice of cake when you're done, all right? Keep celebrating. Thank you for letting us know. Welcome to the world of being certified. Are the questions in the PMP exam similar to the Udemy quizzes? The Udemy quizzes are more to test your knowledge. The closest you can get to the actual PMP test is going to be on the simulator. So get the simulator to get a similar thing to the test. Start the Udemy quiz first time live session. Well, welcome to our live session. 7, no joke, 7. Hey, I remember you did that. I remember you. Hey, Andrew. Wait a minute. Click on that one. Always nice to see you on your YouTube live. Thanks to Udemy course, I passed the ACP and the PMP exams. What would be your advice for preparing passing? Because this person is asking me about passing the PgMP. I passed the PgMP back in like 2012. Was it 2012, something like that? A long time ago. Maybe 2013. I can't remember. And I thought the exam was pretty easy. Like, in my opinion, the exam was a really easy test. Like, I didn't think the test was hard at all. But you got to qualify is not easy, right? You got to have that 48 months of project management, 48 months of program management, if I'm right or wrong. Got to check the website. And you got to write like paragraphs of stuff that I can't remember anymore. And it's a lot of writing. The application is a killer. And back in my days, you had a review panel review your application. And then you had 12 people assess your credibility. It's called a multi-rate assessment, the MRA. I don't think they do the MRAs anymore, but it was no joke. And then I value PMI certifications a lot. I always promote PMP. Obviously, I promote ACP. But this certification, I don't. I really don't. I still haven't made a course for it. Not a lot of people have it. Not a lot of employers. The main thing is, does the employers know about it? Why do we get certification for knowledge and job career growth? And I don't see much career growth with PgMP because it's not very popular. Now, if you do work in government sectors, if you work in large commercial enterprises, that you can benefit from the knowledge of program management and where it's recognized, like aerospace, defense buildings, like defense building in your aircraft or something. It's valued there. So if you're working in those areas, sure. If not, I don't recommend it. Get yourself something else that is more. Get yourself something that's more known in your industry. Oh boy, I forgot to turn off my chat. Okay. All right. What else do we have here? We got all right, Andrew, I passed my exam. Thank you so much. I bought your book, your simulator, and watched your videos. I'm going to miss your voice. Yeah, you're going to miss my voice. Your blue shirt, and guys, put a like. Did you guys click on that like button yet? Come on, guys, click on the like button. What's wrong with you guys? You're going to miss my voice. Well, you can always come back every Tuesday, or you can always replay the video. That's the great thing about, that's the great thing about having videos. When you have a video, it basically, you can replay me as many times as you like. So you could do that if you want. So anyway, congratulations. I'm super happy that I was able to help you ace your exam. I'm super happy that you were able to pass your exam with my book and the simulator. For the rest of you guys, go through the simulator, go through the course. You're going to be okay on your exam. Isaac, yeah, I follow you on Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube, doing your Udemy course and enjoying it. Great job with the materials. Well, thank you. By the way, I can't pronounce your name. Dali, did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? How about a couple of beers? Or Diet Coke? Did you get some Coke? All right, Tiffany, hello. I read about the 35 task 49 PM process. Some sources say that the 35 plays the 49. Can you elaborate? No, that's garbage. That's not true. The task that you read about, I don't know where you got that from, but that is 100% garbage. The task, I should say, that is listed in the PMP outline has nothing to do with it really has nothing to do with the 49 processes in terms of replacing them. The 35 task is what PMI will test your knowledge of. Those 49 processes, along with Agile processes and hybrid processes, hybrid project management processes, Agile project management processes, and those 49 PM processes. Those 49 PM processes are more for traditional projects than anything else. And when you combine all your Agile concepts, your traditional concepts, your hybrid concepts, that's where the 35 task is. So the 35 task is testing your knowledge of a variety of situations in project management, like engaging your stakeholders, managing your team, building your budget, and so on. So those 49 processes, you need to know them, though you need to know them inside out. Remember something. The PMBOK version 6 is not dead. The PMBOK version 6 is very much alive. PMI don't print it anymore, but it is being tested on. The PMBOK 7, I just did a video on PMBOK 7. PMBOK 7 does not eliminate or remove PMBOK 6, right? So PMBOK 7 is 100% valid, so is PMBOK 6, and that is the 49 processes. So you guys gotta get your stories right there, Tiffany. Here's what you do. Study your 49 processes. Know them well for your exam. Hey, Andrew, I'm new here. I'm thinking about going for CAPM first. If you do not qualify for the PMP, I would recommend to go for your CAPM. if you qualify for your PMP, don't worry with CAPM. Don't waste your time with it. I don't see, if you are an experienced project manager, there may not be any benefit going for a CAPM because a CAPM, uh, a CAPM is something that is for entry level project managers. All right, that you got to remember. And you got to remember that if you put this on your resume and you got 20 years experience, you got 5 years experience, now you look like an entry level person. Don't do that. Now, again, if you don't have experience, I highly recommend it. Moselle, can you explain the flow of the knowledge and process groups? Not in a live stream. I do explain that in the integration section of the course. So when you get to the beginning section of the integration, I'll explain to you how those processes flows into process groups, okay? Andrew, I did the Udemy course, the simulated. I got 3 above target on Friday. All right, excellent. Good for you, man. Congratulations, you aced your exam. That is what we like to hear. But you didn't tell me how you celebrated. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Hopefully, you did celebrate well. You got a piece of cake. Did you wear blue, by the way? Make sure to do that because you know why? I'm pretty sure the amount of work you put in, the weeks or months that you've been studying, it's times taken away from your life, your family, your recreational activities, your job, and so on. It's all worth it now because you know why? Now you're certified. So congratulations on that. I'm super happy we were able to help you pass your exam. Keep celebrating. You got this, okay? What's the difference between a risk register and an Agile? It's all the same, okay? If you want to put a risk register in an Agile project, go ahead. A risk register is just a list of risks that it's going to be basically the same thing. It's going to have a list of risks, going to have a potential response. Now, the thing is that, people talk about updating. How often should the risk register be updated? And the risk register should be updated on a minute to minute basis because risk changes every second of our lives. So that's a joke, by the way, but you should update it on a frequent basis. And in Agile, because it's just more interactive, more participation, it may be updated more. But sure, keep your risk register. Hey, Andrew, just wanted to say this is .legal. I passed a few days ago and your course was key. So congratulations on that. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? How about a couple of beers? Congratulations. I am super happy we were able to help you pass your exam. But you guys did not put in how you celebrated, man. What's wrong with you guys? Did you grab a couple of beers? Don't forget, celebrate well. But you know why? Because you deserve it. Rebecca, I do remember you, Rebecca. I think last week and so on. I do remember you. Yes, from last week's chat. I was super nervous about my exam. But Rebecca was nervous about taking her exam. And I know the chat window is actually cut off. It didn't take the third line. I got to readjust the size there. I didn't realize it would have done that. But Rebecca was super nervous about the exam, and she aced the exam with above target in 3 domains. She says, thank you. And your mindset, folks, study and listen to AR. Congratulations on that, man. Sometimes I love to see when people are just so nervous and they go in there and they ace the exam, because that tells me the amount of work you put in, the amount of dedication, the amount of effort that you, not me, all I did was record a video, that you put in there. So congratulations to you. Make sure you celebrate well, Rebecca. All right? Make sure you get a giant piece of cake. I did have some cake, by the way. I did have some cake this weekend myself. Get some cake, get some drinks, have some fun, really go out, do something special for yourself. You deserve it. You overcame fear, nervousness, and you just didn't pass the exam. You aced the exam. So congratulations on that. Super happy I was able to help you guys pass, man. Hey, any tips on maintaining the cert? Because PMI training with many PDUs are expensive, but the free ones only give like 1. Training is cheap in foreign languages and countries, but not here for us. I don't know what to tell you. You know, you can do things. You know, you get there's a bunch of courses on Udemy. If you take my, you know what? Don't buy it. My PMBOK 7th edition course, you get like 18 PDUs. I have my Microsoft project class. That's like 6. If you do PMI ACP course, that's 21. That's like 45 right there. But come back next month. What day is today? Okay, next week, Tuesday. Next week, Tuesday, we're going to do a giveaway of all those PDU courses. So come back next week, Tuesday, and we'll get you a whole bunch of PDUs absolutely free of charge. All right? 24. Hey, Andrew, I passed my PMP with 3 above targets. Your core simulator mindset was helpful. Celebrated with chocolate cake. What happened with the beer? Or the Diet Coke? Maybe even some coffee. I'm a big fan of coffee. Coffee works too. All right. So congratulations, 24. I'm super happy you aced that exam. You demolished that exam. That's what we like to see. How did you study? Well, you said you studied my course. So congratulations once again. Make sure to get yourself something special. All right. Not just a cake. Get yourself something special. I know the PMP exam is not easy. For the exam, if a new team member joins the team, who trains him? The rest of the team or the project manager? The project manager may be able to train a team member on project management processes, but not the actual work. That should be team members. You're generous. I hope so. Congratulations. All right. Thank you, guys. Ami Brown, I saw a practice question referred to an Agile chart. Is it common to use a charter? Not really. It's not a common thing, but I do cover it in my Agile section of the PMP class. I also cover that in the PMI ACP, but it is not common, but it basically serves the same purpose as a PM, as a traditional charter. When should I move to be doing the mock exams? You should purchase the mock exam 60 days before your actual test. Rebecca says she wore blue, had all the cake and wine. What's wrong with you, Rebecca? That's sour grape juice. That's not drinking, man. Come on, man. That's sour grape juice. Wine is the worst thing ever. I'm telling you guys, I hate wine. It's just so horrible. Do not drink wine. Drink some beer, please. But anyway, Trey, Rebecca, I did see you celebrated well, so congratulations on that. And still celebrated. I like the way you celebrate, man. You still celebrating. That's the way to do it. How do you do software development cost? This is something I cover in the course itself, and there's a variety of way of doing that. If you are doing cost in an Agile, you could cost it by sprint, by feature. Is popular. So because doing man-hour costs, in which case Bob works 10 hours, 8 hours a day times 5, it's very difficult. When you're doing costs, and I'm assuming you mean like vendor costs, and like, okay, develop the software in an Agile. What you could do is you can estimate it this way. You get all the requirements, you have teams decompose them into sprints, and you cost the sprints. That would be the easiest way. Or you can do it by features, and that's also a very common way I see it. Like we just had a software built for a medical school, and it was cost based on feature. So, and that was built in Agile. So it depends on what the team is using or working on. How am I? I'm doing okay. How about you? I'm tired. That's what I am. I don't look tired, but I'm really tired. I was working all damn day today. I'm here. It's my second time. I've completed 5 the mock exam. My exam is next week. I'm not sure what she's asking me here. The organization department informs the PM the regulation just no. Don't give away the questions on here. This is not the place for the questions. Okay, Aline. Hey, Andrew. In Agile, a formal change request not followed? No, there's no formal change request on an Agile project, okay? On an Agile project, when people want changes, they add it into the product backlog. Now, depending on what it is, the feature is changing or being added, the prioritization may push it to the bottom, and it may actually never get done, or it pushes right to the top and it gets done next. So that's how they deal with that. The space business it is. Yeah, so seven, no joke, seven. If you work in aerospace, yeah, if you're giant organizations, yeah, that makes sense. No wonder you're asking about that. Hey, would I be allowed a translator during the exam? My English is excellent, however, some vocabulary I'm not familiar with. I don't know the answer to that. I don't think so. I think you should email Pearson View. I don't know the answer to that question. Okay, you should email Pearson View on that. I don't know. I don't want to tell you yes or no. Andrea, hey Andrea, I passed the exam this past Saturday. Wore my shirt and celebrated, and has been celebrating all weekend. I'm assuming you mean the blue shirt. You've been celebrating all weekend. I like that. All weekend long with bun and cheese. That sounds good too. I could use some of that. I don't do the cheese, but chocolate and vanilla cake, wine. Oh, guys, and that damn grape juice. Thank you for your course simulator mindset. No, thank you, Andrea. You are amazing. You passed that exam. Congratulations. And you know how to celebrate. Well, with the exception of the grape juice. But congratulations. Stop drinking the grape juice. And continue eating cake, though. Thank you. Congratulations on acing the PMP exam. You know how many doors just got opened for you there? You know, how many doors got open? You just passed your exam. It's always amazing. All right, what do we got here? It says here, JS PMP certification on Udemy PMP. This is enough for the PMP certification. What? I don't know what you're saying. The course in Udemy is perfect for your. It's fully updated. So it has PMBOK 7 and everything inside of it. Is this enough? No, get the simulator. All right. The simulator, you know, you got to do the practice questions. You got to do, if you don't drill the mindset, if you don't know the mindset well, you got a hard time on this test. I remember something. I'm one of the only courses, well, I invented the mindset, basically. No course has the mindset except mine. So you have it with me. You bought the course. Go over it already. All right. I cannot pronounce your name because I don't know how to read those letters. Hello, Andrew. Passed the PMP exam with above tar. Great score. The mindset, YouTube videos, and the simulator were key to pass, and thank you so much. So absolutely, congratulations. I'm super happy. We were able to help you pass your exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? How about some Diet Coke? A couple of beers? Make sure to keep celebrating, okay? Because you deserve it. You did an amazing job on that. And you just passed it yesterday. It's a Monday. Yeah, you may want to keep the drinking to the weekend, though. I recommend that. What percentage should I score during my first attempt on the TI to know I am ready? The reason I'm asking is the first attempt because I feel your first attempt should be, if you can score in the 80s, you are amazing. You are ready to ace your exam. Okay. If you are scoring in the like mid 70s, I think you're okay also. If you're scoring in the low 70s, that's probably not good. Okay. 60s, not good. Second time around, you better score 80 and above. Hey, Andrew, I passed my test last Friday. Thank you to Udemy course. And I relied on both studies for 4 months. Wow, that's a long time. Yes, 4 months is very long. Most people get it done 3 months. But you know what? You took your time. You were dedicated to it. You aced your exam, and that's what matters. For those of you on here tonight, keep in mind 4 months is, I always, I tell people 100 hours of study time. So if you did 4 months, it means you were doing 25 hours a month, which is about 3 hours, was that 25 hours a month? I don't know what that works out to. An hour a day, something like that. So it's a very lax schedule, but good. All right, you were able to ace your exam. That's, pass and that's what matters. You got through your simulator, you got through the course, and it's a lot of coursework there. So congratulations, you celebrate well. Did you get a piece of cake? How about a couple of beers? If you pass your exam and you have not celebrated well, make sure to celebrate well, okay? Susan says, Andrew, one of the TIs about safety in government. You said when it's about safety and affect up to PM, you should stop the project. Yeah, because Susan, no matter what, if there's something on, that's part of the mindset is if there's something happening on the project that is against the law, and most of the time things that will get people killed, like not having safety regulations and all, because a lot of laws are implemented to keep us alive from really bad companies that may just put our lives in jeopardy over money. And by breaking the law, that's not acceptable to the PMI code of conduct or in any organization. Any project that you found out that is breaking the law should be immediately stopped from an ethics perspective, right? Like if you're doing a project to rob a bank, you should stop that project. If you're doing a project that is against safety standards, against food handling preparations and methods, yeah, that should be stopped. All right, so part of your mindset. Hey, Andrew, I passed my PMP on the 10th of September. Congratulations. Thank you for your insights, inspiration. It really works for me. Thank you. No, thank you for using our stuff and for coming back, letting us know, keeping us motivated. All of you guys are seeing all these folks passing, like this person here that I cannot pronounce your name. It's very big. So congratulations on this, but you didn't put how you celebrated. Did you get a couple of pieces of cake? How about a couple of beers? Did you do that? Congratulations on acing your exam. I'm super happy that you were able to kill it. All right, so congratulations. D3 here, I just want to say thank you. I passed my exam last week. I think I remember you, D3. Udemy course, simulator mindset, truly the key. These weekly calls kept me motivated. Or blue, you were right. That people think like the blue thing is crazy, man. How many of you guys thought the blue thing was a little? Did you guys click that like button? Come on, guys, click on the like button. Wear blue. When you wear the blue, it gives you a jolt of confidence. Every day that I wear blue, I am more confident in what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'll go with that. Do you recommend taking Scrum Master? I would go with PMI ACP over Scrum Master. I'm not a fan of Scrum Master. If you've heard me on these calls before, on these streams, I never had anything good to say about Scrum Master because Scrum Master is, to me, a very basic certification. It really lacks in the knowledge. And if you're PMP right now, you already know more than what Scrum Master has to offer. So during what process group does acceptance of the product actually happen? They accept the product and verify scope. It's when the formal acceptance comes that is in modern controlling. Any tips on how to land your first job as a PMP? So if you're a PMP, you shouldn't be a inexperienced project manager. So it shouldn't be a first job. So I'm not sure what you're asking me here. If you have a PMP, means you've had 3 years of project management experience. And for that, it shouldn't be something new. It should be something that you've done before. And then it shouldn't be too difficult to get a job at a PMP because not only do you have your 3 years experience, but hell, you're certified. So, and that's it seems because you guys are in my community, my grouping of students. It seems like a lot of people are certified, but in the grand scheme of things, I did a whole video. You guys can check out on the channel that there's not a lot of people certified. Very, 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 very few. I think it was like 6 or 8% in the video. I forgot the numbers. Of people are actually project managers are actually PMP certified. So you should stand out from the crowd, update your resume, put a lot of accomplishments. I told you guys we'll do some videos on career stuff coming up later. Hopefully I get some more time now. Hopefully soon. but you should be able to update your resume and get it. Kim, hey, just wanted to let you know that I passed high 3 above target. So congratulations. That is a perfect score. Celebrating with pepper pot. I wonder where that came from. Carrot cake from Saltgrass. I'm not sure what that is. And Yingling beer. Yingling is good stuff. Word Blue Shirt, thank you for everything. Are you Guyanese, by the way? So congratulations. I see you know how to celebrate. All right. I'm not sure where you're from, but pepper pot, that's how the Americans would say it. Us Guyanese would say pepper pot would be it's a Guyanese dish from my country. That is, you generally eat with bread. It's all good stuff. What do you make it with? Lamb or beef? I'm not sure which one you use, but it's all good stuff. It's very sweet. I can't remember the ingredients. My dad used to make it. My mom buys it from a shop on Liberty Avenue in Queens. So I eat it once in a while, but it's good stuff. If you guys don't know what the hell that is, I'm assuming you're Guyanese. I think it's a Guyanese dish. I'm not sure if it is from another country. It could be. I don't know. I just know I eat it as a kid. So congratulations, by the way, on passing your exam. You aced your exam. I'm super happy you were able to pass your exam on that. You have good taste in beer, and you have great taste in the color of the shirt. So keep celebrating. Thank you for letting us know. Keeping us motivated. That is what we need. Up next now, Cleveland says thank you. Up next now for me is an hour to smart making more PDUs. I'm not sure what that means. If I'm getting low 80s consistent practice, am I ready for the exam? Yep, you are good to go. Hey Andrew, the mindset videos in Udemy course, yes, all the way to the bottom is the last set of videos. Just like Rebecca, I'm celebrating all week long, and I love wine. Man, you like grape juice, okay? Okay, you like grape juice, all right? That wine is grape juice. It's not nice. It's horrible. Don't drink wine. Please work on an ACP simulator. You know how many people wants me to do this, but it is not enough to justify the work. It's not easy making a simulator because when I make the simulators, I got to make sure it mimics the exam. And realistically, I don't know a lot of people that took the exam. You know, to make the simulator, I got a lot of feedback from students that had taken the test. That's how the simulator. If you guys ever wanted to know how did he make the simulator to mimic the test so well, it was because here at TIA, guys, we teach a lot of people. We're probably the biggest training provider of PMP in the country when it comes to live classes. And, we talk to students. I talk to a lot of them. And they gave me some good feedback. I don't know anybody that really takes that exam. A lot of people just take it on their own and they just pass it. And I think the questions I did on the Udemy course, I think was more than sufficient. There's just not a big market for it. That's the problem. When I make a product, I like making mass market products. I don't like making products that doesn't have a mass market. But I do have a new product I'm working on that I'm going to tell you guys about when I'm finished with the questions. Andrew, do you know any info of how the strike-through function? I can't remember it. I haven't taken a test in a while, especially the PMI test. So I think you right-click and you get you can strike through it, and I think you can highlight just like the way you would highlight text. Is it user-friendly? Yeah, it's really easy. Don't worry about that. Okay, you figure it out. Don't worry about it. Okay, take my word on this. You figure it out. It's easy. Mohammed, hey Andrew, cleared my exam. Thank you. However, I am not much happy because I scored below target process. I scored below target in processes. So below processes targeting the volume was target. Good. Listen, there are many exams that I have taken that I scored either at passing or just a few points above. Who cares? All right. Do you guys know what you call the do you guys know what you call a doctor student with the lowest grade but graduated, right? Like, do you guys know what do you call that? An MD student, medical doctor student that got the lowest grade in the class but still graduated. You guys know what you call him? Doctor. Okay? So it doesn't matter what the score is. Pass is a pass, man. But I'm going into a room. I don't care. I never care how much I score. I don't celebrate based on my score. I celebrate based on pass or fail. If I get 100, I'll still celebrate the same way if I get 65 if 65 is passing. Don't feel bad. Feel good. All right, take that little face off you got there. That I don't know what type of emoji this is. All right, take that nasty emoji off. Put it smile because you passed your exam, Muhammad. Come on now, go celebrate. Get yourself a big piece of cake. All right. All right, thanks. All right. Are you alive? Similar to the simulator has a lot more. It's more closer to the test. How much time should we spend on each 60 question? Yes, I recommend taking breaks. I can't remember the time. It's just too late in the day here. I did a video. I did a video on this, on how to break it down. Okay, I did a breakdown video on this sometime last year. Still valid. Still the same thing. Go check it out. I break down the course and I break down the exam annotated timer. All right, on that. Hello, Andrew. Is the mindset reference the same as the PM mindset? Yes, that is correct. That is it. It's about an hour-long set of videos. You should watch it in depth. All right, great question. I don't know who VK was. Unfortunately, it's weird to get carrot cake. Okay, so you're Japanese. We'll celebrate with sushi and beer. That sounds good. I like sushi. Sushi is okay. I don't eat the raw fish sushi, though. I'm pretty scared of that. I don't know if I can. I don't know. I'm scared of the raw fish sushi. I eat the. Then again, it's not sushi, then, right? It's a California roll I eat. So, but sushi, if that's what you enjoy, I like that too. Knock it out, man. Celebrate well with beer. Sounds amazing. What time are we going to start practice questions? You guys always ask me that whenever I'm done with the questions here. Can you guys did you guys click the like button? Come on, guys. Let's get 100 likes here. There's more than 100 of you guys tonight. I'm going to ask you guys an opinionated question here. I want to get you guys' opinion. Don't leave. Okay, if you're here, don't leave. Let me finish these questions quickly. Yeah, I might just wear blue all year. Thank you so much. I wear blue 7 out of 7 days a week. Actually, 6 out of 7 days. Most days. I think my whole closet is full of shirts. Every shirt in my closet, with the exception of one orange shirt, has a blue. It's pure blue or a shade of blue. I never really noticed that till you guys told me that, by the way. It was never something that crossed my mind. Like, till you guys started telling me that. Are the training on the Udemy still valid? Yes, it is. It says valid. Yeah. It's the same thing. Of course. Hey, Andrew, I passed PMP in June and started ACP application. Got approved. Congratulations. I'm going to serve 2 months, not much. I feel not much motivated as when I studied. I feel I know it from PMP. What do you do? Study. Okay? What do? You click on studying. Not click on studying. You study. All right? There's no reason not to be motivated. You want to be motivated, Niha? Go and schedule your exam. Like tonight. You're approved. Go to the application and schedule your test. Period. Do that right now. Like go right now to PMI schedule the test. You're gonna get up off that couch and you're gonna study. Okay, I know. Up next is how to start making my PDU. How to start making your PDUs? Well, you got to start taking more classes, man. All right, you guys got to do that. Yeah, let's get to 100 thumbs up. Come on, you guys got to click that like button. Many Reddit users are telling me the PMP exam is 70. Yeah, if you watch these old, a lot of that. You have any idea about it? Should we focus more on Agile? No, focus on the whole thing. Okay, Agile is actually, when you're studying for the PMP, Agile is actually a very small portion of your study because Agile is not complex. Traditional project management, it's 49 processes and it's 5 billion ITTOs. That takes time to study, but you need to know it. Don't you think you must always go with the PMI exam objectives, not what people are telling you? PMI says 50% traditional, 50% agile and hybrid. When that is what they're gonna test you on. No agile, know it well. No traditional, know it well. But don't know one more than the other. Because you are going to be the unlucky one, like I am always the unlucky one, to get the test that is more traditional or 50% traditional, and then you fail it. So don't do that. Know them equally well, okay? I don't have any experience as a PM, so do you have courses? Yes, I do. If you're going to go to Udemy, just type CAPM, you'll find my course, okay? I do have a CAPM course. Hey, Andrew, I'm done with 3 mock exams, 785, 89. Oh, you're doing great, my exam. Yeah, you're going to be just fine. I'm pretty sure you're going to come back here and ace your exam. By the way, when you're taking a picture, don't have the phone in the picture. I always tell people that when they do that. Does your exam and Udemy have a guide to the application? I can't remember if it does. I don't know. Maybe, but it's not hard. Hey, Andrew, I'm reading your PMP book. Do you think it's sufficient for reading material after finishing? Remember, the book comes with the e-learning course. Please get the e-learning course. It's free, and it covers more than the book. So please get that and go through the book. The book, if you just go through the book, if you go through the book in the simulator, you're probably good enough for the test. But, you know, the mindset is written out in a book in a condensed form. But the course comes with the exam objectives review. It comes with a ton more content. I remember what I put in video format, I couldn't put in written format. It's just not possible. If not, the book could have been like 7 billion pages. Okay, sorry to hear this. You failed on the first attempt. Not able to go to the next attempt. Feels like, what do you mean? Please advise. Don't get demotivated. Listen, I've failed on so many exams. There is an exam that I'm trying to pass that I failed 3 times now. I think I mentioned this in other channels, and I haven't been able to pass it yet. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Don't ask. It happens. You know what? Regroup. Rethink yourself. Rethink what you're doing. See why you're not understanding. You know the mindset is the key. That mindset is not something that PMI can break because it's common sense. It's about servant leadership. It's about best practices in project management. I just put it together in a nice condensed form. If you can study it from other sources. And what you should do is don't get use the negative energy to fuel your positive actions. Use negative energy to produce positive actions. You know, every time I fail, I don't get upset. All right? I get mad. Like, I get really mad. The more I fail is the more I study. The harder you hit me, the stronger I get. All right? That's the way this works. So don't get demotivated. Don't give up. The more I fail this test 3 times, I'm gonna take this test 100 times. I will pass. I don't care. I don't care how much money I spend. I'm gonna pass this freaking test. It's the last thing I do, and it becomes like a vendetta. I don't care, even if it means nothing to me, even if it brings no value to me. I'm still gonna pass it because that's what it is. So do that. All right. Don't get demotivated. What you need to do is probably take a different approach. Review your course. Review your mindset. See what you're missing. Do more practice tests. If you're using my materials, maybe you want to try other materials. See, maybe there's something that's disconnected there. Get it over with, all right? My best advice. All right. Thank you for the question. When does the practice in a minute? All right, we're almost done here. How many mock does the simulator have? It's 6 mock exams. Each of them have the video. 6 mock exams. Each of them have the video explanations. The questions are going to be repetitive. Yes, there's only 6 exams there. If you keep taking them over and over, they will be the exact same. There is not an unlimited amount of questions there. Okay, guys, I am done here with questions, and I wanted to ask you guys something. All right, I got about over 100 people online here, and I want to ask you guys something, just to get you guys' opinion. Now, don't tell anyone, all right? Whoever sees this video, don't tell anybody. It's a secret between us and whoever watches this video, whoever gets to this part of the video. I want to ask you guys, would you guys be interested in a real life project management course for PMP or for experienced project managers? I'm talking like next level stuff. I'm talking like a course that teaches you real life, brings the what you learned as a PMP to life in the real world. Actually, how to make a scope statement and templates of how to do it, how to do scheduling, how to do budgets, how to manage quality, how to manage a product backlog, how to manage an agile team, how to actually do emotional intelligence. Would you guys be interested? A nice, long, real life project, like a course that you can take and actually become a better project manager, not just a certified one, but a actual better project manager. Would you guys be interested in a course like that? The reason I'm asking is I was hired by a company a few months ago to work with their team on a one-on-one basis. That me and the team, not technically on one-on-one, but me and them, to improve their project management processes, improve their project management skills. And they paid me a lot of money. I mean, like some serious cash. I've never made so much money in this amount of time in my life. And the team after, so what happened was, is it raining already? So what happened was their productivity went through the roof. Their conflict went down. Their self-esteem went up. This was all done with surveys. The way they work got better. Their planning got better. The PMO got better. And I worked with them one-on-one. Like it was us for a couple hours every week. There's a lot of guidance. I met with them a lot. So, it was really good. But, so I don't know. Would you guys, I was about to say, would you guys be interested? I'm literally seeing yes all throughout the screen now. Okay, what if I make a course like this, but it's not going to be cheap? I'm telling you guys right now, it's not going to be cheap. It's going to be, how many of you guys, let me ask you a question. How many of you guys would pay a premium price that I don't know what that premium price is, to do sessions with me, like small group sessions to help improve your career perspectives and, of course, your project management? Would you guys do that? Would you guys pay that premium? Because remember, guys, in my life, time is valuable. You guys got to remember, guys, I run a big training school. Medical, now the medical is almost bigger than the IT now. Or it's about to be. So I actually run a medical school, oddly enough. Okay, a lot of you guys are saying yes, all right. Would you recommend doing a simulator while doing your Udemy course? No, do the simulator afterwards. Passed my PMP this morning, Moses. Congratulations on that. Welcome to the club of PM. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a couple of beers? All right, congratulations. This morning, you must be celebrating right now. All right, so I see a lot of you guys said yes to that. That is what's missing. Bring it. All right, you guys do like that. Yeah, but it's going to be PDUs. Need some course for daily living. All right, I'm just going through the answers here. What domain you use to build in the course? What domain? The whole thing. I'm talking the whole thing. There's a concept that's brewing with me and my team. I don't want to get into it yet, but it depends on the price. Now the price. It might not. Okay. Well, yeah, it would be like you should get your companies to pay for it. How much is the estimated price? A lot. It's not going to be cheap. My time is very, very expensive. Yes, they'll come with a certificate if it's affordable. Well, that's the problem. It's not going to be. It'd be yeah. It's probably something like the one I just did is because the company pays for it. To mass courses. Well, it's gonna be expensive, but it's not gonna be like 20 grand. Okay. Uh, let's save up for it. All right. So keep subscribe to the YouTube channel because that might be coming sooner than you guys can anticipate. All right, guys, let's do some practice questions. Okay, let's do some practice questions. Practice questions right now. I know a lot of you guys come for the practice questions. Where is the practice questions? All right, here we go with some practice questions. Oops. Okay, guys, my camera, I forgot to put the camera in the scene today, so you guys can hear me. That's good enough. All right, so let's go ahead and do some practice questions on this. All right, once again, put the answers in the box. You guys know the deal. Let's knock this out. Project managers noted during the meeting team members are having major difficulties communicating. This has led to shout and matches, bad languages being used in the meeting. What should the project manager do right away to resolve this? What should the project manager implement? Communication, stakeholder, team charter, issue log. Put the answer in the box. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. All right, the answer here, guys, is the team charter. If you did your studying, you would have learned that generally accepted behavior is something that is mentioned in the team charter. All right, so what they should do. Now, the communication management plan is not going to really talk about how to discipline people or what the actual behavior is. It's going to basically say when we're communicating. The methods of engagement, there's really no such thing as a management plan. It's an engagement plan. So really B doesn't exist. But if it said even engagement plan, we'll say the methods of engagement, not really the rules of how we communicate. Team charter actually does this. It's part of its definition. The issue log is just a list of problems that's happening on the project. The issue log will not resolve a problem. It'll actually it'll document the problem. All right. So it's like a team charter can do this. Very good. All right. Let's do practice question number 2. A company plans to introduce a new product to the development process. The project manager has determined that the component work package has been defined. Constraint for each package has been selected. What estimate technique should use to acquire what estimating technique should the project manager use to acquire a precise cost estimate on the project? Analogous 3-point bottom-up parametric. Chandra says the ground rules. Correct. The team charter will implement the ground rules that you should be following when working on a team. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. All right, very good, very good. Okay, so everybody has this one. Yeah, this is not really like a situational question. It's basically asking you what's the most precise estimate. And the answer is, of course, the bottom up. Analogous is the worst one. It is the least of the precise. 3 points could be precise depending on the data set. And parametric is something times something. Again, it's dependent on the data set. But bottom up, break the work down into smaller levels and then push it up for the best and most accurate estimate. Practice question number 3. You are in the executing phase of a hybrid project. For several weeks during the project, one of the team members just informed you he needs to be out on emergency for the next 2 weeks. What should the project manager do first in this case? Update the issue log. Ask the finance department for additional resources. Prepare a meeting. Ignore the risk and accept the impact it may have on the project. All right? Put the answers in the box. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. All right, guys, what answer do you guys have? Okay, guys, put the answers in the box. What answer do you guys have? Let's see here. The answer is A. Notice it says, what do you do first? If there is an issue, the first thing that should be done is to document that issue. Remember, just don't take actions or implementing solutions without coming up and analyzing the problem more in depth. Ask the finance department is taking an action. That's against your mindset. Prepare a meeting. Never go to the sponsor for anything. That's part of your mindset. Ignore the risk. Never ignore anything. Okay? Taking no action is not acceptable. It's part of your mindset. If you guys ever a choice on the exam where it says take no actions, do not select that answer. All right, practice question number 4. Deliverables on the critical path are lagging behind schedule. So the critical path for an IT project is behind schedule. With an CPI point to the project manager, gets the project back on schedule by adding you what happens to this project. Is the activities being done in parallel? The scope be revised, cost and risk will increase. Rework is likely necessary. Put the answers in the box. What do you guys think the answer is here? So once again, they're really behind schedule. They had a CPI of 3. The PM gets the project back by adding new resources. When you add new resources, I mean, what happens here? Put the answers in the box. Okay, yes, this is a form of crashing. That is correct. When you add more resources, you crash the project. It generally will increase cost and risk when you crash it. It doesn't mention anything about scope. It doesn't say the activities are done in parallel. That'd be fast tracking. And rework may not be necessary. All right, practice question number 5. An Agile project has stakeholders in many countries. The PM is informed by one of the team members that they were approached by a senior manager for project information. What should the project manager do next in this case? Consult the stakeholder register, consult the project management information system, personally invite the stakeholder next team meeting, review the communication management plan. What do you do next? All right, what do you do next? Vinay says, from the time the ECO was released in 2021, has there been any change in the exam questions? No. PMI is always adding and removing questions, That's what they do. Will the exam difficulty be increased? No, not really. Same thing. Same amount of people I saw, amount of people passing then is the same amount of people I see passing now. If you know the mindset, this one is pretty easy. If you got the mindset down, this one is not that difficult. Okay, guys, put the answers in the box. Yep. If you know that mindset, do not take actions. Okay. That we know. Don't take actions right away. Every time there's a problem on the project, you have to make sure that you actually figure out what the action is, figure out what the problem is. So, consultant, the stakeholder register is just saying who's on the project. That's not going to help here. Consult the PMIS. That's the way we communicate. Personally invite. No, know what the plan is, and then you do whatever the plan says. All right, practice question 6. After 7 months, project has CPI 0.8 and is trending down. What should project manager do next? Issue a change request. Issue a change request for a cost rebaseline, additional resource. Crash the projects. Use the management reserve. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. All right, put the answers in the box. What did you guys get? All right, I was able to fix the camera. Put the answers in the box. All right, guys, very good. So you notice that it's trending downwards. The project is in trouble and it needs to be fixed. So the best thing here is to get some kind of change request to fix what type of issues or problem you're having. Use management reserve. Management reserve may not be very helpful here because you have to first issue that change request and get the funds before even trying to get management reserve. You need an approved change request for that. You can't crash it because you don't have no money. You're behind. You're over budget. Right now, you just need to fix the baseline the project would be your best answer. Additional resource may not bring the trend upwards. All right, as this project is trend, that means the budget was bad from the start. Practice question 7. A customer informs the PM on a new project that the product's requirements may change. These new changes were not expected and may seriously change potential sales number and the project scope. What should the project manager do in this situation? Assess the risk response and update the register. utilize forecasting, update the risk mitigation plan, use earned value management. Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. Did you guys click on the like button, guys? Come on, guys. Click on that like button. What's taking so long? Is it that difficult to click on the like button? Come on, guys. You know that you lose weight by clicking on the like button. Did you guys know that? Every time you move the mouse and you just do that click, you lose like a calorie, like 2 calories right there. See, if you all click on the like button, that'd be like 200 calories, like 100 of you. It's true. We'll all collectively lose like 200 calories, collectively speaking. All right, what you guys got? You guys got a. All right, yeah, this is part of your mindset. Once you know the mindset, these questions are just too easy. All right, if there's a potential change, the change does not express may. The moment you see the word may, you know this is a risk. If something might happen, it's a risk. If something will happen, it's an issue, right? Something is going to happen or happened, guaranteed to happen. Issue, might, may, risk. So best answer. Forecasting is not. You update the mitigation, but you got to assess the risk before doing that. Earned value management. I'm not sure this doesn't even make sense here. All right, practice question number 8. During the execution phase, the project manager must assign resources to build a team and handle requests for quick turnaround time. What should the project manager do next in this case? Put the answers in the box. Put the answers in the box. Create a library services, run workshops, provide training for the new team member, and run a webinar. Put the answers in the box. All right, we got a couple of folks here. Let's see. Susan, and when the TI was about local government compliance, reminds me. If it was clearly against the law, then yeah, stop the project. If you didn't know that, don't stop it. Manuel, hey Andrew, today I passed my PMP exam. About congratulations, that's a perfect score from your. Thanks to your mindset, I wore the blue shirt and now celebrate with some beers. Manuel, keep drinking those beers. Can you pass one through the internet for me and put one right here on my desk? I wish you could. Congratulations, Manuel. That's what we need to see. Hey, Andrew, I have my exam scheduled tomorrow afternoon. Wish me good luck. Of course. Good luck to you. Come back. Let us know next week, man. Is it possible to have some of the practice question in the exams? No. You can get that when you take the test. PMI don't give away their questions. The answer here, guys, is provide training for the new. Yep. Seems like everybody got this one. Yeah, it seems like that. It's time to build a team and handle requests. What should the project manager do next? This is not going to work. When you assign new team members, what should the project do next? Provide training for the team. When the team comes on, they must be trained. The best thing to do is this face-to-face training still. Practice question 9. A few of the key stakeholders on a project are unhappy with the current delivery schedule. They claim the Agile method being used is not effective. What should the project manager do first? Change the Agile method to predictive method. Meet with the team to understand why the delivery schedule is being deleted. Meet with the key stakeholders to understand why they feel this way. Inform the key stakeholders that this is the fastest way to deliver a product. If you know the mindset, the question is relatively easy. If you know the mindset, it is relatively easy. Put the answers in the box. Juan, if you're almost finished with the Udemy course, please, go get the simulator. You're good to go. Start taking it. Start going through it. When you buy it, use it. Okay, it's important. What frequency should we take the simulator mock exams? There's 6 of them in there. You got 60 days. Do them as much as you could, man. Go through it. Start just going through it. Maybe sit down and do one. See how long it takes. And the answer here, so you guys already know your mindset. No, you guys are ready to pass your exam. All right, so they claim the Agile not for what should probably anything you do first, never take action. Don't change it. Meet with the team to understand why it's being late. Nope, that's like a harsh thing. Don't say why it's been late. That's before you even come out, understand why they feel this late. You don't know if it's late or not. They feel this way. Unhappy. They claim. They don't know. It's not efficient. The team feels like it is. Inform the stakeholders as fast as we deliver a product. Just don't tell them. Meet with them. Hear their concerns. That's the best way to solve a problem. Talk to people. Hear their concerns is what it is. All right, we are basically finished here. All right, guys, very good. What do you do if you receive a question where we do not? This is a good one. What do you do if you receive a question you do not know the meaning of a word? It's an unknown word. Well, technically, it shouldn't be an unknown word if you studied well. But, do the process of elimination. Eliminate choices that are obviously wrong and then apply the mindset. So by looking, if you know the mindset, you can, let me actually, for those of you guys that have passed, hopefully you're still here. For those of you guys that have passed, that have taken this exam, let me ask you a question. Isn't this true? That if you know the mindset, you could have literally answered a lot of questions without reading them. Yes or no? Isn't that true? That's something I get a lot. All right? Like if you know the mindset very well, you could have answered a whole bunch of questions without ever reading the damn question. Isn't that so? For those of you that have taken the test, you guys answer me on that, all right? If you're here, if you're still here, I don't know who's I don't know if anybody else is still here from that have taken the exam. Ami Brown says, plan to take my exam Friday. Wish me luck. You got this. Make sure to get that blue shirt going, all right? Whatever, or blue, whatever you're wearing. But, if you come across questions that you're not familiar with, you don't know about, just use the mindset, man. That try to eliminate as much choices. Follow the mindset to a T. You will get it right. All right, so D3 says, absolutely true. Definitely helps. Jay Quick says, true. I use the technique where I looked at the answers first and then choose when I read them. Yep, I like that. Oh, that's a good one. So that's actually the technique I mentioned in the book. Okay, guys, so we are done for tonight. We are finished for tonight, guys. Hope join me next week for giveaways. All right, next week is giveaway night. Come back next week, and we're gonna give you guys some PDUs. And I will see you guys in a week. So have a good week, have a good day, have a good morning, have a good night, have a good weekend, have a good holiday, have a good everything. And I will see you guys in a week. So you guys take it easy. Good luck. If you're taking your exam in the next 7 days, I wish you the absolute best of luck. From the bottom of my heart, I hope you ace it, you kill the exam. Come back, let us know. If you're taking it in more than 7 days, keep on studying. Don't be demotivated. Look at all these people here that pass. They pass. You can pass. Good luck, guys. And I will see you guys. By the way, send me a LinkedIn invite if you haven't done that yet. Go on LinkedIn, type my name. You'll find me. Subscribe to the channel. Click on the like button, guys. I will see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Good luck on your exam. The CV tips, I know. I got to make a video on that. All right. There is a new PMP video coming out tomorrow or Thursday. Look for it on the channel, guys. Take it easy, guys. Have a good night.